Hello, let me show you 3 of, in my opinion, easiest stitches patterns to do. The regular stitch and the garter stitch and the herringbone stitch. And I've also shown you how you can change color with all 3 of them. So you start a normal chain. I just did 10 loops on this one. And for these 3 patterns, you can do any amount of loops. You don't have to do odd or whatever. So I just did regular starting chain to make it easy, and I did 10 beginning loops. So the first pattern is just a regular stitch. I will go over that and also how to do the drop stitches and also how to change the color real quick. So you will go back and you will find the little humps there on the top, and you will just make these loops a little bit smaller than your beginning chain. This way your blanket will not curve on the bottom. So you will just knit normal all the way, and then coming back, that's when I skip that loop and I start with the second. It will just create a nicer edge in my opinion, but it's only a preference. So I'm not really dropping it. I am just only knitting it once. Let me show you again. I go all the way, I knit it, but then going back, I will start with the second loop. So super easy, and then I will show you how we will also change color when you do the regular stitch. This is probably the most popular stitch. Very easy, and it's so pretty. And you can make all kinds of patterns and change color many times as you go. And I will show you how easy it is. I'll just go to the next color. Now you can see it a little bit better maybe, I don't know. So I will pull the yarn out and I will change it from the second to the last stitch. I will cut it there. This way my new color will be that first loop since I am skipping it. I do have other tutorials on how to do this exactly. So once you have your next color, then you knit all the way, and then I will start with that second loop again. This way the whole row is the new color. Super easy and simple. And this is just a regular stitch. I will do one more row before I start the next pattern, so it's easier to see. So the next pattern is the garter stitch, and I will turn it over, and then you can stay on the other side and do one row regular and one row of purl, or you can turn it over like this, and you will knit that first one like this when you do the garter stitch, and then now you're on the back side and you will do a regular knit. So in my opinion, it's more consistent when you do the same type of stitch the whole way versus going knit purl, because purl stitches they tend to be a little bit looser. Now you will have that purl pattern on the front, or the raised pattern. So you come across and you will knit that first one with this pattern, and then you will knit regular again. This is the front of your blanket. And then again you will turn it over and you will do regular knit again. Keep in mind this is the second pattern in the same little blanket I am showing you. So I'm just going through different options to do, and also how to change color with this pattern. This is the front, and you can see that since you are knitting the ends, it goes out all the way, but it takes a little more yarn. And again, I will pull it out from the second to the last, but also remember it is a purl right there. So when you start knitting again, you want to start that first one with a purl. So when you change color, you do it on the front side of the pattern. Even though this pattern is the same on both sides, when you change color, just be consistent and do it on the same side every time. And then again, you have your new color, and you knit all the way, and then you turn it over again. I have full tutorials on all 3 of these patterns as well. But it's so simple. You go around and then you will knit the whole way. And this is the back side of your blanket. You go all the way and then you will turn it over again. Look how pretty. And let's change the color again to start the next pattern. And this is the herringbone. I will show you that's a very easy but also very popular and elegant pattern. Keep in mind that this also takes up a little more yarn, and you want to make the loops a little bit bigger than normal. So I'm just going to go 1 full row before I start the pattern. That will be a little bit easier. So now we have changed the color and we're going to the 3rd pattern, the herringbone. So when you go from left to right, you will twist your loops going in the direction you're going. So let me show you what I mean by that. So it's always easy to remember because you will still skip that first one, but you would twist your loop. So twist it towards the right when you're going to the right. So you just twist it like that and then you will knit it. Make them a little bit bigger, twist it. So very easy, you twist it to the right when you go to the right, and you will twist it to the left when you go to the left. You go all the way. You get the hang of it, and you just turn them and keep knitting. And again, you will do the drop stitch right there. And now you will twist them to the left. The whole way like that. Isn't that just so easy? And you can even do regular stitch, and then you can do a few rows with the herringbone. You can swap out your stitches, be creative. But I would love to find out if you want to do more like these tutorials, like 3-in-1 patterns. These 3 patterns are definitely for beginners as well. But I would like to make like different tutorials like this. So let me know if you are interested in that. And again, now I will twist it to the right. And then we will change color. You can see the little zigzag herringbone there. And again, it's the second to the last. I will pull that out and cut it and then fuse the next color together. You can also tie a knot if you're not comfortable with fusing. And the ends are not twisted, the ends are regular, but you can twist them if you want. And now with the new color, you will do the exact same thing. You will twist it towards the left when you go to the left. So that's how easy that is. Don't forget to subscribe for more patterns like this. And I would love to hear your opinion if you want more tutorials. Here you can see the regular stitch with the next color like that, and then the garter stitch where we change color, and then the herringbone up top. Let me know in the comments what you think, which one is your favorite and what would you like to see more of, and if you want more 3-in-1 tutorials like this. Like, share, subscribe, and that will make me very happy. Thank you.